And now, the worst streamer on the internet, Battery H.
Hey everybody, good morning. I'm trying to keep it down because I've got wife and children in the next room trying to sleep because they didn't get in until very, very late. So it's going to be a slightly quieter day here on day 95 of 100 days of gaming, all in support of Extra Life, and that's kind of why we're doing Extra Life Freight today again. That's right. Extra Life, the organization that helps raise money for 145 hospitals of the Children's Miracle Network. Special thanks to everyone who's donated this year, especially those who donated for my campaign to help out Children's Hospital of New Orleans. You see our truck here, Dom, for Dominic. Dominic Rooney was a young man and a young boy who lost a battle with cancer, unfortunately. Well, he didn't lose so much. It was taken from us far too early. His father, Sean, is a fellow Extra Lifer and a good friend. So we've named this particular truck after Dom. We're going to get started, but before I do, I just want to thank those of you who posted me so far. Majorlin73 is Aldar. Major Linux, thank you, Major. Gomerstraw, aka Sean Rooney, the same Sean Rooney. Janet, The Secret World, thank you for your hoster, and my buddy and co-guildie, BJ Weiler. We've raised $1,020 of my $1,337 goals so far. If you like what you see here today, please consider giving me a follow or a subscription if you're watching on YouTube, like the video, that kind of wonderful stuff. And if you really want to help, and you'd like to consider a donation to Extra Life to help out Children's Hospital of New Orleans, simply type an ! Extra Life in chat, or check out the links below if you're watching on YouTube. Well, what we're going to do right now, I think, is find ourselves a job. So let's take a look at the freight market. We are way up here in Kyenta. We're still looking to get in over to Carson City. I don't think they've got anything that goes there in particular. Fertilizer to Oakdale. Ugh, sand. It's a lot of sand to be hauling out of that pit. And that's exactly what it is a pit. Plows. Mr. Plow. I'll have to get a tractor out to El Centro. There's probably somebody at Farm Sim 17 that needs it. And there's empty pallets actually right where I'm at, but this is a rush job. It's a 14-hour job, so it will be an overnighter. Let's go grab it, shall we? We could start off hauling some tractors. Alrighty, let's hop in the truck, start her up. Headlights on, gear, and call up the GPS. Turn on the wipers. No, we're not going to get a job here, unfortunately. We're going to go somewhere else and grab a job. Bad boy's wheel just did not want to turn around, did it? I think we're okay on gas for a little while. Okay, so let's take a look at our freight market. No extra special trailers for this, so just the low hauler tractor. take a look, make sure our tie-down chains are good. Looks like we got all our tie-downs, everything's ratcheted in place. Alrighty. Off we go. 14 hours and 15 minutes. We got 25 hours to do it, so we're going to be right up against time, so we're going to have to make up some time on the road. Good morning to everyone who is here. We will be doing a game giveaway at the end of the stream if folks are actually around for it. I've tried the last couple of days and nobody's stuck around, so. Hoping that there'll be some people hanging around for a giveaway. I think we can find something for you. Channels. My buddy BJ Weiler is a fellow guildie in Judgment Gaming, which is why the Judgment total's slapped up there too. If you type in !extra-life, you will get a link to my page. You'll also see that there's a team page for Judgment Gaming. That is a little bit about us and what we do. We're a multi-game guild. Tractor there in a hurry, by God, they're going to get it. So we've seen info, for those of you who are into the trucking sim game, we've seen info from SCS that they're planning to release the Vive la France DLC. Hopefully by Christmas, but possibly not until the start of next year. they're fairly confident about their ability to release it when they say they are. Since they normally don't do that. By us. Now what I'm wondering is will they have a similar type of announcement, since we know that their personnel is enough that they have two full for them development teams. About the rescale for ATS. I was really kind of hoping it would be done by now and we could explore that next week on my 25-hour marathon. That's right, 25 straight hours of gaming, not all of it trucking, I'm sorry. I know I've hurt people's hopes there, but you'll get over it. That starts at 8 a.m. on Saturday morning, ends at 8 a.m. Sunday morning. But since daylight savings time ends in the U.S. that weekend, that makes it 25 hours. You can catch the various games at the times I'm playing them in the November 5th header of Bolo. We'll be playing some very family-friendly stuff to begin with. And I have some Rocket League with some great players. And me, unfortunately. We're going to be playing some more mature games, a little more combat, a little more blood and guts in the evening. And of course we'll end off instead, since I will not be staying awake for another 2 or 3 hours after that to do another Sunday AM drive. We'll be finishing off with 2 hours of American Truck Sim in the Extra Life truck to end the day. See, how are they routing this? Oh, straight through. So not 40, going 10 down to Yuma to El Centro. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All the way down to 8. Ooh. There's a stretch of road I don't often drive. Even in this game. Jump on the light, wouldn't turn. You know what I need to do? I need to see where I can get gas. and or sleep. 9 hours left. I got 3 hours coming up on the sleeping arrangements. So looks like I'm not the only one who had this idea. Fill up the tank, catch some Z's. Okay. Leave the running lights on for safety and catch some shut-eye. Logan Carnes, 111. Hello, how are you today? Welcome to Sunday Morning Drive. Oh, I'm doing all right. Keeping my voice a little lower than usual. I've got Sleeping Family Day. Some of them had a bit late of a night last night, so I'm trying to let them get some rest. Comes the rush hour traffic that I was looking for. Well, they're all going to wait for me. Isn't that nice? They're all going to wait for me except for, you know, they're not. That guy and the next guy and the 15 guys after him. There's always one, folks. There's always one in a crowd. They all drive like they're from Mississippi. If you're from Mississippi, as in which parts of my family were out late last night? Oh, it doesn't really matter. I'm still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, so I guess we're all right on that score, eh? If you're from Mississippi, I will offend you probably a little bit today, and for that I'm truly sorry that you're offended. You know, you guys drive like the folks in the game here. Welcome, my friend. Probably showed up just in time to see that guy who said he wanted me to go pull forward ahead slam into my side. In any event, as I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted by an idiot in a little car, with all that we've seen for the DLC coming out, you're from North Dakota? Well then, no worries. I have not had a bad experience with a North Dakota driver yet, so leftover pizza. Oh, just a touch too early for that for me. Everybody's in a hurry, right? I'm a firm believer though that once they hand you your Mississippi driver's license, you pay for it by them extracting half your brain. I drive several hundred miles of Mississippi highway every week, so. Semis can't go into town. Wow. I guess we would not be finding you on our map then. When they finally do put in North Dakota. I wonder when they're going to come out with the rescale. It'd be kind of nice to have an ideal time frame. And is there the potential of there being more DLC with that? Specifically another state or two. I'm expecting one. Frankly, I'm half expecting it to be New Mexico. not good. I did not pop open the big screen. There we go. That'd be a little better. I can see a little more. Must be entering California. $21. Hey, welcome back, you made it. Miles to go. Plenty of fuel. And looky up there. There's the police helicopter looking for speeders. Isn't that nice? Really? Nope, I'm afraid it is not multiplayer. One, because I can't get my truck skins into multiplayer. And two, because, well, I just don't like some of the attitudes that seem to pervase. You have two groups of people in multiplayer, and unless you have incredibly gifted moderators who can seem to be everywhere at once, there's not a whole lot you can do about them. You've got the one group of players that are very, very, like me, very, very committed to playing the game, But unfortunately, this leads to backups and, you know, pick-up drop-off points and all that good stuff. And then you have the other people whose idea of fun is to ruin the game for everybody else. And I don't react well to those situations. So I'm certainly not about to stream it. Especially on something where I'm raising money for a children's charity. So that's why I don't do a lot of multiplayer. You don't have to stop. You don't have to stop to get off at the exit. Really. As we now enter. So yes, we will be doing a game giveaway. We will be doing it at the end of the stream. Information out probably, and well, I give more information out after the break, but we'll open up entries about a half an hour before we finish up. Remember, you do have to be present to win so that I can get in touch with you, because usually I've got a selection of games that you get to pick one of, so I need to know which one you want. Drop off is here. Okay, so it's way down there. And that's the route we always take. I got a better idea. Let's do that. Just for laughs and giggles, let's do something different. Go straight. Get off at the other exit. Took off a few more 100 feet of road. Plus, this will give me the advantage of turning the left into the... Guess where they're going to want it. There's always a tough one, isn't there? Okay. Alright. I think I know why this is a tough one too, because I think it's behind one piece of equipment in front of another. Yep, we gotta go at it cattywampus. Not quite straight, but we can go back a little bit further than that. There we go. Parked and ready. 800 XP. I love it when a plan comes together. Yeah, so Sneaky Doctor, no multiplayer today, unfortunately. Okay. There's not a whole lot in El Centro. So let's take a look at what the freight market has for us here. Look at that. A choice between hay, fruits, and flour. I kind of like that Reading run. It's a long run, but it's a good run. And it pays well. The fruits to Oxnard doesn't pay as well, but it puts us closer to civilization, so to speak. And from there, we may be able to get a run up to Carson City. Let's take a look and see what they're offering over here. If they're making me drag that same tractor somewhere else, I will get upset. So we'd want to go to Carson City if we could. All the way up to Eureka. Wow. I think we'll grab the fruits to Ox. It's a 10-hour trip. Gonna have to sleep in it. That takes back us up the way we just came from. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to Oxnard and to the Edie's too, because those are fun to park in. Let's go take some fruit. Let's grab us some fruit, folks. Okay, let's see what kind of trailers they have. The long trailer or the regular reefer? Let's go with the regular reefer because we have to back it into a spot that is going to be difficult with this long wheelbase. See right behind us, yep. Bob here and Tom is in the back, isn't he? Okay. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. 6 hours till we have to rest. 25 till the job has to be done, and we got 10 hours of driving, so. I guess we're in luck. Really? You wonder how much road traffic this little access road needs, right? And the AI has worked itself into a Charlie Fox once again. Ah, that's great. Always along California 111. I think eventually we'd get a break so we could let some of these cars through, but apparently not. Ugh. Yeah, of course, every one of these are acting like, these guys are now acting like timid rabbits. I'm gonna sit here an hour. Really? If I thought I could get my trailer around and not smash into that and mangle that stop sign with it, I'd do it, but not with this wheelbase. Next up on the show of As Traffic Goes Floating By. Battery H says, I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Half the congestion cleared out, just not the half we needed. Let's get her in the lane and get rolling. Now that we're later than late. guys. Everybody have a good weekend. See a decent movie. I admit, I went out and saw The Accountant last night. I really wasn't expecting a lot. It turned out to be a pretty decent film. Okay. So I guess it's going to be a sleep here or a sleep here, depending on how quickly we can get to those points, because we'll never make it up to the 10-5 town interchange. You got a job. Awesome. Well, I knew you were working on it. Well, that's cool. Anything fun? Or can't you talk about it? Starting Tuesday and you're nervous. Oh, don't be nervous. You'll be fine. And here comes the yawn monster. Yeah, a little nervous is a good thing. Just means you're taking it seriously. Then we'll pull in for some rest. That actually doesn't look bad with the green stripe like that with blue and blue. Almost like we belong. That wasn't the best pulling job, but it'll do for now. We're going to catch some shut-eye. And now that we're awake, I am going to take a real quick break. I'm going to grab some more coffee. When I come back, we'll talk about what the game giveaway is going to be today. Hopefully some more about Ubeta's job we'll hear. And yeah, we'll open things up probably about 10 a.m. my time. That clock you can see flashing right along. So don't run away, everyone. I will be right back. Thank you so very much for watching day 95 of 100 Days of Gaming. Don't take off.
And now, the worst streamer on the internet, Battery H.
Hey everybody, thanks for hanging on. Welcome back for more Oh, of day 95 of the 100 Days of Gaming, supporting Extra Life and the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. I'm Battery H. We're doing a game giveaway today. That's right. But before I mention anything about that, if you enjoy what you see today, please consider giving me a follow. Or if you're watching it on YouTube later, where it'll be a subscription, thumbs up the video, those good stuff. If you really like what you're doing and what you're seeing, a way that you can help me even more so, instead of making a donation or a tip jar that I have, I ask instead you donate to my Extra Life account. We're raising money for Children's Hospital of New Orleans. We've raised $1,020 so far towards my goal of $1,337. We're getting real close, guys. Remember that on November 5th, starting at 8 a.m., I'll be doing a 25-hour marathon with tens of thousands of other Extra Lifers. And I'll be streaming the entire event right here at twitch.tv/battery_h. To make a donation, simply type in !extra life into chat or check the links below on YouTube. And it'll take you someplace there and let you know what games we're doing and what that kind of stuff. Now, I know some folks were going to ask, well, what games are you giving away? So I'm going to give you the game list that you get to choose from. We've got a bunch of different Telltale games. So I have Back to the Future, Sam and Max Devil's Playhouse, Puzzle Agent 2, and Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People. Yeah, I knew someone was going to mention the mug, Scouter. I knew if you were here, the mug would be coming up. And thank you very much for the host, my friend. One of the things we're giving away, and to my donors, everybody, for every $5, you get a raffle ticket. One of the things we're auctioning off is a mug just like this. It's got this year's Extra Life Game Days. And in my case, I have made 2 of these. The other one is this truck, the original Extra Life trucking truck. One for me during the stream and one for a lucky viewer. So those come with that. In any event, in about 20 minutes or so, I'll probably open up for the raffle. Yeah, I know. No notifications have come through. I'm not sure what's going on with Twitch alerts right now. I think they've been kerfuffled finally by the auto hosts. In any event, let's get this bad boy delivered, shall we? They say we've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Not as bad as last week. We won't be incurring the wrath of late penalties, I think, on this one. But assuming that, of course, I don't make another really bad wrong turn, which has been known to happen. But yep, today's giveaway. You don't have to be a donor. I would ask that you be a follower, but even that's not a strict requirement. But the goodies like the mug, and we're raffling off a dozen Christmas cookies for Christmas time. We've just made our custom-made blanket total, Steam cards, a deck of playing cards that double with Cajun and Creole recipes from New Orleans. Gigantic bead trinket signature throw pack from Mardi Gras this year, so you'll get our our ultimate Mardi Gras pack. Tomorrow, Monday evening, starting at 7:30 p.m. when we do Monday Madness, I will have a promotion poster from the division available. Still wrapped up, and we'll be giving that away to somebody who donates $15 or more, the first one that wants that. So that'll be a guaranteed win kind of thing. Don't you even think about it. Pleasant coffee. Hey, you beta. Hey, have a great night. Good luck on the job. Remember, buddy, next weekend, you'll have me for 25 hours if you want it. Nothing quite like that morning desert day, is there? All right. Yeah, another 25-hour special, buddy. I hope to see you there during the late night overnight stuff so we can chat. We'll have plenty of time. Late night for me, but I so cannot wait for this interchange to get fixed. And that should be happening with the rescale. run-up areas. Yes. Get another $30 in donations today, we will actually give away 2 games. Okay, only 3 more hours of this trip left. Once we do that, I will open up the raffle. As we climb through the mountains of California. Remember, by the time I get around to playing this the second time on Extra Life Game Day, I will be pretty loopy. So the idea will be to save the game often. So that if I drive off into the Grand Canyon or something because I'm not paying attention, we won't lose it all. Another loan installment. We're going to take a look at that when we're done too, eh? can see, we are along the Pacific coast. Now expected to drive like civilized folk. A parasailer? Well, that's interesting. I haven't seen that one before. That's a new one, folks. Couple of miles away. This obviously is not Oxnard and the onion fields. Okay. I know where they want it. And these are a pain to do. Okay. We don't have anything on our way. And for a change, it's early in the arts at a time when I don't have to worry about doing this. Interesting. Let's see if I can come close to hitting the target tonight. I think I'm too close. Yep. That's a little better. I need to have a little room to swing my cab out, you know. Not quite where I want it, but close. We'll get it there. Oh, so close. So close. To level 15. Drat. Dratskis. Oh, well, hey. Let's hold up just a moment here. And let me do this. Something did not work right. Ah, duh. Okay, close. Had to get it all reset. So simply type in !raffle if you wish to get in on today's game raffle. And what's our... Oh, we got time. And we'll take a look at the job market. So simply type in !raffle to get in to today's raffle for, a Telltale game. So we're in Oxnard. Well, that isn't going to work. That's too far. That's too... that could work. Propane to Sacramento. But probably is going to expire before I get there. Chems to Tonopah. Again, nothing to Carson City. Ooh. Aromatics. Perfume, if you will. Back towards Phoenix. That's a 12-hour trip. Furniture to Fresno. Now that's an interesting little route that will take us back up the Pacific Coast Highway and then turn off and cut through. So that could be interesting. Yeah, Oxnard and Gypsum are both too long of a trip for me to finish today. That's a lot of gravel to be dragging out of those pits. Or no, it's not out of the pits. It's to Bakersfield, but it doesn't pay as well as that furniture does it? The furniture is in an hour, and that's in an hour. Let's go get the gravel. Let's go get the gravel. Remember, !raffle to get in on today's game raffle. Come on, folks. We know you want another game. Y'all know you want it. forget, folks, the reason we're doing this gaming and the reason we're doing I've been streaming for the last 95 days is for Extra Life, for the kids. In particular, in my case, Children's Hospital of New Orleans. A hospital that helps a lot of kids. Many of whom that don't have the ability to even pay for their care, but they get taken care of anyway. You'd be surprised some of the neat things that they have available these days, and some of the new treatments that are being pioneered there. May have never heard of a cochlear implant before, but for children that are deaf, it may be the best way to help them hear. And Children's Hospital of New Orleans is leading that with new treatments and new versions of the cochlear implant in conjunction with the medical school at Louisiana State University. That wasn't even close. Wow. And helping some children who've never heard a single thing in their lives hear their parents talk to them for the first time. It's a pretty amazing thing to watch. Mary, Daryl, and Daryl over there. I love the fact that there's still phone booths in this game. I don't think that the folks at, well, maybe it's just the rural area, some of these rural spots. I had not really thought to check that out, but I don't think the folks at SCS have realized in America how much the public telephone has gone by the wayside with the predominance of cell phones. First it was the phone booth itself that was gone, so you didn't have an enclosed booth where you could, hear in relative peace, and Superman no longer had a place to change. And now the public phone in general has just gone by the wayside. Got just enough time to get this one in before my driver will have to rest one last time. Remember, folks, exclamation point raffle to get in on the raffle. You don't have to be a donor. I would like if you gave me a follow, but I'm not even going to hold you to that strictly. Just go, midget. There's only 5 more of these streams left before our big 25-hour Extra Life stream. To that end, I'm going to give you a couple of schedule changes that'll be happening over the last couple of days. Thursday night, instead of 7:30, it's probably going to be closer to midnight Central Time, so about 10 o'clock on the West Coast. I have a big event. Hey, Playbuild. I have a big event that night and won't be streaming until very, very late. And then I will be streaming probably in the late morning, 10, 11 o'clock a.m. Central Time on Friday for the last stream because, well, I've got a few things I have to get together before I go to bed that evening, and it's going to take some time. So I would like to get my 100th day out of the way, so to speak. We'll get them all uploaded onto YouTube and everything. Playbook, we are giving away one of 4 or 5 different Telltale games today. If you'd like to get in, simply type in !raffle. Again, overshooting bounds. Doesn't really matter. I could have gone the other way, but I prefer to come in on these things from the opposite side so you can kind of straighten your truck up a little bit before you get there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hear you, Yanni boy. I did not expect to make this delivery this fast. Oh my god. Okay, this is going to be a fun one, guys. This may take me 20 minutes. Should have backed the whole bloody truck in. blind side backing. Get out and see where I am, since Billy Jim Bob and his merry band of warriors aren't going to help me out there. Part of the rules I have for myself is I can only get out of the cab when the tractor is stationary. Okay, I can start reefing it around, then I have to get back in the cab. Okay, yep. Okay, now what I gotta do is string her out here and then... Yep, okay. Gotta know what I gotta do. Nope, gotta go forward to do it. Dang it. Yep, I'm getting in too close. Okay. That's what I was afraid of I was doing. Told you this might take 20 minutes, folks. Secret is not hitting those tanks, right? close enough for government work. We'll take it. Level 15 entrepreneur. Like a glove. It all depends on what glove you're looking at, my friend. All depends on what glove you're looking at. Oh. Wow, that was ugly. We're going to get explosives. I want to get this out of here. Hey, she's pretty darn close to that wall. I'd say that's pretty good. Okay, what? Yeah, I got an hour to find myself someplace to rest here, which is just down the street. We'll zippity poo over there real quick. Before we doing it. No, I was not saying that I must acquit. I may have acquitted myself well by failing to say the 3 or 4 things that leapt to my mind while I was parking that trailer, but what can I say? I've not seen any takers for the game raffle, guys. Exclamation point raffle. I'm going to be closing it off quickly. You almost have a guaranteed chance of winning right now with nobody else in the raffle. I have to remind myself where I am. I've been playing around in European Truck Simulator a little bit and doing a lot of England work, so although still in a left-hand drive truck, so I'm tempted to go jump on the left side of the car, or the left side of the road, but that would be bad around here. Scott, hello. Thank you for the host, my friend. Oh, last call, everybody. Exclamation point raffle. We've got 4 different games to choose from by Telltale. There we go. There's one. I knew I could count on Mount Scott to get one. We're gonna rest him up. And I'm gonna show you something because, well, I just didn't have the time or the space to get it today. First thing we're gonna do is save this bad boy here, and then I do want to show you guys something that SCS put out this weekend or this week. If you go to their website or look up SCS software in Twitter, they've got a link to all this sort of stuff. I think they're still giving away free copies of this DLC. The Halloween DLC, so they've got a Skull and Bones paint job, an All Hallows Eve, which I kind of like, and then and to show you what those look like on a Kenny. I've always thought the Skull and Bones kind of look good on a Kenny. But it is the same three. It is the same three stuff. They do have them available. That being said, we'll get our baby here, and so I'm gonna give the last call for the raffle here. You've seen that already. Just type in !, raffle before I've completed my countdown. Imagine that. Monscott, congratulations, my friend. The games I have for you today are Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People, Back to the Future, Sam and Max Devil's Playhouse, Puzzle Agent, or Puzzle Agent 2. Any of those, let me know, and stick on the line through the credits, and I will send you a private message. So with that, I think today we're going to Puzzle Agent, the original. Okay. Hang loose. I will send you a message in just a minute. With that, everybody, I am going to wrap it up for today. Thank you all so very, very much for coming out. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please do give us a follow. Click that heart button. Click the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. If you really like what you've seen, just check in the description down below. I have Extra Life information there. That's much where I'd rather you gave your donation to. Help me help the kids of New Orleans, and the sick and injured ones, the ones that can't do for themselves. You guys are awesome. It's been a great day. I will see hopefully some of you tomorrow evening at 7:30 p.m. Central Time when Monday Madness returns with The Division. Remember, Tuesday, Wednesday nights, also 7 Thursday late night, probably midnight Central Time, Friday somewheres around the neighborhood at 10 a.m., 11 a.m. in the morning, and then Saturday, 8 a.m. Central Time for 25 straight hours, guys. I can't wait to be there. I hope to see some of you as well. Have a great day, everyone.
If you've enjoyed the stream, despite the awful host, please consider a donation to Extra Life. Thank you for watching.